Hello. Hey Specs, how you doing? How's it going today? Hope you're doing well. I'm having an okay day so far. Haven't done much. Had the day off. Went to go get a little. Went to the grocery store. Did a little shopping, and then whole lot of looking through VODs and making clips and stuff. Oh, still, you're feeling sick? What's been going on? Yep, been a mostly chill day for me. Yep, not a whole lot today so far. Yep, a lot of video editing, a lot of that kind of thing. So, been a nice chill day. I did look up the one thing I was stuck on in Shadowgate. So, we can at least get past that. So let's see. Are you capturing? It sure is. Okay. Good stuff. We love to see it. Yep. Gonna try to get through Shadowgate here so we can get to the spoopy games for spoopy month. Started with a cough and sore throat that's shifted to ear pain and swollen uvula, which is wonky. Sounds like yeah, got like a bacterial infection of some sort. Hey, Jonathan. We thank you for your grace, O Cheese Lord. So, apparently, I was supposed to notice that this here is slightly different colored. Stinky? I'm not stinky. How you doing, Bailey? I smell good. Yeah, we were supposed to notice that that apparently was different colored while I was panicking about this room being a big old death pit. So, yeah, that's what we needed. You hook your fingers around the tile and slide it aside, revealing a shallow hole. Small crank handle was hidden under the tile. We take the handle. And that is what we needed, apparently, for the device. So, I believe we now just have to hook the handle to the machine. There it is. You slide the round end into the side of the apparatus, it fits perfectly. That is what we were missing, apparently. You grasp the crank handle and pull it, slowly powering the apparatus. Bubbling and hissing sounds fill the room. The apparatus works its magic as the liquids combine to fill the vessel on the table with a pungent-smelling substance. Not like me, I smell good. Chemistry complete, you grab the vessel containing the concoction you've just created. Now we should be able to do the thing. Taking a deep breath and sealing your nerves, you say the words, Educ Spiritus, and wait for something to happen. A familiar wave of icy air hits your body. You shiver from cold and fright as the phantom appears before you. So now, I believe we should be able to use the purifier. There we go. 5 squats. Alright. Well, as we are not in VR, you'll have to take my word for it, but I shall do the squats. Alright. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And actually, that reminds me. Give me 1 second here, because I forgot to grab, the old, the pishock here. So 1 sec. I was so busy I didn't grab either of the collars. Hey, Zyre, how you doing? Zyre does have nice buns as well. How you doing, Zyre? How's the trip? Uneventful, I hope. And let me test this real quick. In my haste, I forgot to put these on. Make sure they're working. I do have a bell. If you'd like, you can make me jingle the bell. Alright, pishock is working. Okay. Yep. In all my haste, I forgot to put those on. Yes, we have not 1, but 2 bells. Gathering your courage, you scream, "Begone, monster!" and throw the foul-smelling liquid at the phantom. Its form begins to dissolve and lets out a horrifying shriek that leaves your ears ringing and your eyes watering. Taking a deep breath, you look around the room. A sense of unease fills the air. Doing good, was interesting. Had fun going through a storm area and looking at the nutty amount of damage. I bet, yeah. The remains of the phantom radiate a strange energy, yet are cool to the touch. Can we take it? No, we cannot. We cannot take the remains. Let's see. Should we use the salt? No. Okay. People have suggested that I think we missed our opportunity to use the salt sack, unfortunately. I covered the body that we were supposed to cover it in before, so... Oh, well. Mistakes were made. So we can't use it. Nope, nope, nope. What if we punch it? Okay. Where the beige bonk emote? I could use a bonk emote, it's true. I do have a number of open slots. Oh, I wanted to take, rather. There we go. So we want to be able to go up here. Or whoops. Go up here. Let's see if the... There we go. Too little, too late. The imp's mangled body is cold, and blood has pooled into vivid splotches on its skin, as if it has been dead for some time. You feel responsible for its death, that this outcome is entirely your fault. If only you had done things differently. Yeah, apparently I was supposed to salt that body before covering it, but in my defense, I had a shovel and I saw an unearthed corpse. And I thought I should cover that corpse, right? I mean, it's not my fault. Not really, right? I mean... To be fair, that little demon, stole my stuff, so I'm not feeling that bad about it. It's a bag of your things. You can't wait to take it and get out of this accursed house. I'll take my stuff. Finally, you say as you take your things, You know more hardship is coming, but you feel good to be on your way. As you lift your bag, your head begins to pound violently. The nape of your neck tingles. You hear sounds like gentle whispers from within your mind. You cannot make out the words. I'm out of here, you mumble as you turn to leave. You don't care anymore. You never want to see this place again. That's entirely fair. What is this? Silver key was hidden beneath your bag of belongings. It looks like it's yours now. It sure is. Like everything else, it is mine. Ah, welcome, Naruto. Oh, and hey, spy. The shield room thing or the armor room thing. There were more things that I didn't do, really? I took the shield, I put the shield in the armor, and it opened up the thing. Oh well. Oh well. I'm fine. I'm fine with the way things turned out. We did great. I'll hear nothing of it. We did a good job. We got rid of the ghost. You're supposed to put the sun and moon charms in the hole on the wall. Oh, I did do that. That I did do. Place the small silver key into the lock with a twist of your wrist, and the lock opens. Yep, I did do that. You like text-based adventures? Not gonna lie, this one is quite fun. It's a new game, but it's emulating the old kind of style of these. It's kind of a love letter to the NES Shadogate, I guess, which I never actually played. Light reflects dimly off this yellow stone. Despite the color, it is identical to the red stone you used on the portal. Nice. Peer at the jar and notice a single floating eye looking back at you. Ugh, you say, recoiling from the specimen. These once fine dinnerware plates have been reduced to shards of broken ceramic. Pantry has not seen use for many years. Well, let's start taking stuff. That sound gives you a strange sense of deja vu. It reminds you of the redstone that activated the portal. Failed to take it. Oh, we can't take the eyeball? How about the plates? Cannot take the plates. Let's see. Okay. Nothing hidden in this pantry. No, like, hidden compartments. Open the jar? No. Okay. I'm gonna trust that there's nothing else in this pantry. I like looting. I like taking things. Hey, King. How's it going? Ranked this season's anime on my Discord. Behold and despair in your disagreement. Oh. You know what? I'm curious. Let's take a moment. I have opinions. Let's see. Alright. Anime 2024 summer recap and ranking. Nothing mind-blowing this season, just fine stuff. Favorite ended up being Makaine, Too Many Losing Heroines. Never seen a harem protagonist friendzone himself. Okay, okay. I mean, I feel like a lot of them do that. I feel like that was, like kind of the original did that. Tenchi kind of friendzoned himself, didn't he? Favorite end... Let's see. Next was No Longer Allowed in Another World. It's a lot like Cautious Hero, but with suicide instead of caution. I promise it's funny. Pseudo Harem is cute and not a harem show. I've heard it's good. The Magic Girl and Evil Lieutenant is fun and short, superior to Go-Go, Loser Ranger, and Love After World Domination. Okay. Wisteria, Wand and Sword managed to keep me interested in spite of having a severe case of Shield Hero, Arifureta solo leveling syndrome. Fair, fair. Mayanaka Punch is not bad. Enjoyed its utter toxicity and its portrayal of YouTube variety channel celebrities as monsters. I should probably watch that, to be fair. Alia sometimes hides her feelings in Russian, hit a slow point in an uninteresting election arc, and didn't recover. I love the way you put that. Hey, Osiris. We're reading King's anime kind of ranking for the summer anime. So far, none of these I actually watched, so... Shoshomin, How to Become Ordinary, had some clever low-stakes Sherlock Holmes mysteries that really needed a stronger last-minute revelation. Like they were really tanukis in disguise or something. I do like mystery anime. So. My wife has no emotion as Chobits, and it will not solve the population crisis. Fair. Plus-sized elf was no Onagai muscle by a long shot. So far, that is the only one that you've mentioned that I did watch, and agreed it's not good. It was, even for what it was supposed to be, which was just purely for fan service, it was not worth watching. The fitness advice was also way less good. The characters... What characters, basically? They were just cardboard cutouts of, compared to, Danberu no Kido Moteru, no. Danberu is genuinely a fun, good show, and the manga is still going. Plus-sized elf, not worth it, yeah. So, I agree 100% so far with the only one that I've watched. Days with My Stepsister was slow, boring drama that never pulled the domestic girlfriend trigger. Hey, Pico. For the stuff you put in a turkey, do you call it dressing or stuffing? If you are putting it in a turkey, it is stuffing. If you are cooking it separately from the turkey, it is dressing. That is my opinion on the matter. VTuber Legend was dumb and got old real fucking fast. So I probably shouldn't watch that one? Okay. 2.5D Seduction is going into extra innings, so who knows exactly how it will shake out. Fair. It's the bunch that you probably didn't watch. Yeah. So the one I'll add in then my opinions from the ones I did watch that are not on this list. Oshinoko second season. Started out strong, really dragged in the middle, and then ended really strong again. Some, at least in those dragging bits, we did get some good characterization of some of the side characters. But yeah, the ending was quite something. That is something I have never seen in a show like this, that dealing with reincarnation. That was something I've never seen done. You should absolutely watch Oshinoko King. Especially if you have managed to be not spoiled on it so far. Watch Oshinoko. It's, There's a reason why it was number one on Mal there for a while before the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood babies decided they couldn't have it and all just amassed and downvoted it just to get it out of the number one spot. There's a reason why it's so good. It's, written by Aka Akasaka, the same guy that wrote Love is War, which, one of, if not my favorite, anime comedies. Especially if we're talking in recent years. Absolutely. So smart. So, brilliantly written. You should definitely watch Oshinoko. I mean, this is not a hot take, obviously. Watch what a lot of people are considering one of the best anime to come out in recent years, right? The sleeper hit, I'll say, that I was watching that a lot of people are just absolutely sleeping on, and I've mentioned it before, of course, and obviously I watched this because, of course, I would. Senpai is an Otokonoko. Was genuinely a really thoughtful character study of, first of these three kids, and then of the surrounding characters around them, where even these characters that seemed to be kind of one note and like a little villainous and everything, maybe even, you at least see where they're coming from and you understand them, and it resolves, you know, satisfactory. So I enjoyed it quite a lot. Without giving it away, like, one of the characters, absolute anime father of the year. It's it's quite a deep character exploration and an exploration of queer culture and changing attitudes towards queer people in Japan and everything. It's in a very hopeful way. Very good watch. Would suggest. Does that thing in anime that's kind of hilarious though, where it's absolutely there's this like really dramatic opening scene, and then it cuts to the very upbeat, happy-go-lucky theme song. Just very jarring and funny sometimes, but other than that, absolute. I would recommend. It's a good watch if you want something like that. Old anime, can't remember the name of it, where a boy has to disguise as a girl to get into an all-girls school. I mean, there's like a few that have like that kind of thing, and then there's the reverse of that, Orin High School Club, right? Which was a girl dressing up like a guy. But yeah, would suggest. Senpai is an otokonoko. Having defeated the Phantom, the front door has opened. You are free to leave. I love that for us. Step out of the mansion and into the cool night air. So much time has passed since you began chasing Balthazar. An unsettling feeling washes over you. You do not have long until this evil scheme comes to fruition. You must hurry. Alright, let's look at this stuff we picked up here. An unusually small charm has been tucked away with your goods. There's something written on the back. You bring the charm close to your eyes and speak the words from the tiny inscription. When the dead hold a secret, these words will show their final moments. When the dead hold a secret, these... Okay, this must be another spell. After reading the inscription, the charm crumbles in your hand. There we are. Desaita Mort. Dead hold a secret, these words will show their final moments. Dahlia in Bloom was excellent as a romantic slice-of-life fantasy with slight business politics. Interesting. So... we've got... Man, we have so much stuff now. Osan Nubi was more funny than good. Typical OP pro tag doesn't know he's OP till late in the series. Right. Thrumming noise rises from the structure. Your hair stands on end as power crackles through the air. The space in the center of the machine begins to waver and distort as a portal appears out of thin air. Well, I guess we're doing another one of these. You stagger forward, your head spinning like you're recovering from a stupor after a week-long festival in Windmere. Ah, this one's Deja Vu. Okay. I've been meaning to play that one as well. You have no idea where you are or why you're here, but at least you remember your name. Time to go, Del, you mumble. You look around. The portal is nowhere to be found. You sigh heavily, wondering what to do until the wisp begins speaking.
More good news and bad news, Del. Bad news first this time. We've entered this world nowhere near a portal. The good news is that the key to use the portal is in this building.
How's she know that?
We can figure out how to get to the portal later. First, let's find that key.
It's a plain wooden door with an out-of-order sign. You see a dried stain on the floor. We sure do. You're in a very dingy hallway. Door won't budge. You understand now what out of order means. I mean, sure. Case with a glass door is mounted on the wall. There's an indent, as if this is meant to hold something. It appears to be the shape of a sword. Okay. It's an image of a man wearing a pinstripe suit with a snake on the front. He's holding a leather glove and a white ball. I see. Plaque at the base of the image says, starting pitcher K. Roloffs, player number 12. There's a note written on the image. To Joe, thanks for the free grub. It was edible. High praise. It's an image of several people all wearing the same uniform with the snake emblem. They must all be soldiers from the Snake Kingdom, fighting for their snake lords. Yeah, obviously. It's an empty bar ahead. Approaching the glass door, you look upon a vast city unlike any you've seen, filled with humans dressed in unfamiliar clothing. I'll need to blend in, you say. You see some men out front and overhear their conversation. We got the door covered and Frankie's inside looking for the money, boss. No way Ace is getting out alive. You realize you've accidentally stepped into the middle of something serious. You should stick to what you do best. Get what you need and make a silent escape. We're good at stealing stuff. I like stealing stuff. I like taking things. It's a folded paper on the bar top. It's open to the sports column. It reads, it's a big day for the local sports fans. All of the city's teams will be in action. The game times are... The Hounds play first at 1:30. The Serpents follow at 3:45. And the Gargoyles finish the night with a match at 8 o'clock. Let's see here. Should we take it? No, we can't take it. Peer out the window. Okay, yeah, sure. Alright. There's a door here. Sign on the door reads, no customers allowed. Luckily, I'm not a customer, you think to yourself. It's true. Customers pay for things. Sign on the door reads, no customer... Well, okay, thank you. It's like, yes, I see that, but I would like to open the door, please. Absolutely no idea how you would know to do the things in this one. Symbols and numbers you run into are important. Alright. Well, we'll do our best. Even in this unusual place, you recognize all the familiar trappings of a bar, down to the well-worn wooden floor. It is well-worn. Okay. The light rapidly fades as you descend the stairs. You can't see anything save a small chain hanging from the ceiling. You reach overhead and give the chain a gentle pull. It clicks and light fills the room, revealing a small cellar. Hey, wine. A self-lighting miniature lantern. How convenient. I'll be sure to remember that when I return to the Fens, you think? There's a long wooden object here amongst the glass bottles. And looks like wine to me. Big barrel is set against the wall, the type of barrel used for storing wine. Did not open. You turn the knob and prepare for a stream of wine to come pouring out. You're just about to bend down and drink from the tap when you notice that a steady flow of water comes streaming out. Water? Watered down wine? What a shame. As the last of the water drips out, you notice that the picture has been conveniently cleaned. How nice. It's an image of a man wearing an odd helmet with a stone monster painted on it. He's holding a brown leather ball. A plaque at the base of the image says, wide receiver, C. Guyzat, player number 56. There's something written on the image. Joe, you gotta hire a painter and fix this place up. Guyzat. Yeah, okay. I imagine that's probably it. Grab a bottle of alcohol for your journey. After all, you deserve a little something for your efforts. Oh. Fortunately for you, that was a weight-bearing bottle. The rack collapses, crushing your body beneath it. You know, if I'm going to get crushed by a rack, I'd rather it be a more pleasant one. You've died, the sky is darkened, and the world is doomed. Alright, well... Hey, Minty. Yes, much nicer racks to get crushed by. You slowly creep up the stairs as the figure of a man comes into view. As he works, you hear scraping metal sounds. As an experienced thief, but a miserable lockpicker, you recognize the sounds of a stubborn lock when you hear one. Realizing it's only the two of you in this building, you begin thinking of a way to subdue the intruder before he sees you. I mean, if he hasn't seen us. The large man turns around and without a single word draws a metal object from under his coat. Crack, crack, crack. That would be, I believe, rat-a-tat-tat, but okay. The cacophonous noise echoes in your ears as your body drops to the floor. You feel warm liquid seeping from your chest and pooling under your back as your vision fades to black. Welcome to Chicago. I also love racks. Your demise, the land of Cal Torlin, fell to ruin. Yeah, you die frequently in this game. Death is frequent. All right. Let's see. Anything here that we could use to subdue this man? Got a whole lot of stuff. Think we could like throw the empty sack over him? Probably not, right? Yeah, no. Yep, that's death. Hey, Andy. For the bun bun butt party? Well, at the moment I'm just doing a little you know, a little Shadogate, but I'll probably end the stream doing a little VRChat, so nope, there will be bun bun butt later. Bun bun buns. Oops. Alright, let's see. You read the name on the faded poster. It says Puff MacGuffin. It's a photo of a large padded gloves. You aren't quite sure what they're used for. See a spot on the wall that is less faded than the rest. Something must have hung here until recently. Can't be taken. Can't be taken. Alright, well, maybe we leave the premises at the moment. Grab the metal handle and pull at the door, but it doesn't budge. It's locked shut. Better find another way out, you whisper to yourself. Okay, so no. We need to get past this man somehow. We do need to get past this man somehow. I don't think any of our magic spells are going to do it. I doubt any of this is going to help us. I missed something in the wine room. What? Just looking at him, like... I was just looking at him. I can't even look at the guy with the magic lens? Jeez. It's a dreary and damp cellar. The smell of alcohol is strong enough to burn your nostrils. Let's see, I mean, can I take the, no. If I take the wine, it falls on me. Image of a man wearing an odd helmet. Yeah. It's a little dark. bottles. Several dusty bottles. There's a long wooden object here. Oh, there's a long wooden object here amongst the glass bottles. Oh, I see it. I see it. It's a baseball bat. Hey, Dump. How you doing? Ah, you're on mobile. Appears to be a slender club. It has decent heft and is quite solid. You're impressed by its quality. Well, I'm guessing that's going to go in the that case with the sports memorabilia, huh? No, it actually doesn't. Are we supposed to hit the man with the baseball bat? Oh, welcome, Magna. How did you like it? I'm having a good time with it so far. Are we supposed to hit the man with the baseball bat, then? Sneak behind the thief, raise the club over your shoulder, and prepare to swing. His gruff voice mumbles, "Got it," as the lock clicks open. Ah, thank you, Dump. I shall take a sip. Everybody do hydrate. It was great. Good. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Ah. Delicious caffeine. Seizing the chance, you swing the club, striking him in the head. Blammo. The goon stumbles slightly and collapses down the hall. Realizing you handled the goon and the lock simultaneously, you drop the club and smile at a job well done. No, keep it. That's my club. The many deaths make it worth it, yeah. There's a whole lot of dying in this game. Ah, thank you, Minty. The hard work done, the door opens easily. It's a faded light brown coat. This is what the people of this world wear. It might be useful to help you blend in. Take the faded coat. Maybe it'll help you to look the part, you think. Use it on self. Slide your arms into the coat sleeves and realize you're swimming in fabric. This simply won't do, you mumble. A loud sigh sounds in your ear as the wisp speaks curtly.
I don't have all day. Fine, I'll help you out.
The faded coat glows blue and shrinks around your body, creating a snug-fitting garment. Wow, you say. What else can you do? The wisp replies,
Many things, just not for you.
and says with an obnoxious smile. Wow.
The portal dropped us in a strange place. You'll need to blend in and find a new portal to bring us home. Hurry up.
I'm working on it. Despite unfamiliar furniture, there's no mistaking an office. The odor of cheap perfume lingers in the air. Must have been a dame. It's a board with several sheets of blank paper. This may be good for navigating this crazy place, you think? Well. Yoink. It's a halfling, so 3 to 4 feet. Yeah, around there, probably. Yeah, probably. Like, yeah, they have referred to him in the game not only as a fenling, but as a halfling at one point. So yeah, I assume probably about half the height of a normal person. Yeah, of a human. Grab the sheets of paper. That would be my assumption. Yeah. It's an image of a man wearing strange armor with a large dog painted on his chest. He's carrying a tall, curved stick. A plaque at the base of the image says, Team Captain D. Marsh, player number 45. There's a signature written on the image, to my favorite joint in town, Jim's Tavern. Okay. Can we take it? No. Can't see much from your vantage. The clouds in the sky look bleak and uninviting. It's a small brown box with a button on it. A thin metal wire runs from the top of the box to the door. Curious. You push the button with your thumb and it gives in. You hear a lock release across the room. Nice. There's a telephone. You have no idea what this object is, but it makes a rather off-putting sound when you lift part of it up. Best to leave it alone. But I want to use it. No. Okay. Can I speak into it? Okay. Alright. With great self-satisfaction, you open the door. First thing you notice in this office is the stale air permeating the room. Something about it puts you on edge. The desk looks newer than the chair, and the carpet underneath it is covered in faded stains. Guy was big. How did Dell reach him? Unless he jumped and clocked him. Yeah, I guess he just really reached up and just whacked him like real good with the... That's all I can think of, yeah. Let's see. Blue device hangs on the wall. It looks interesting, but you don't have time to fool around with it now. But I wanna make phone calls. The frame poster is hanging askew on the wall. The fact that it's not level is bothersome to you. There you go. Unable to tolerate the unlevel poster any longer, you pull it from the wall, revealing a hidden safe. Small office is dominated by a large window to the outside world. Pull the string next to the window, and the shade quickly rises. Convenient, you say, with some surprise. Desk looks new. Wonder what happened to the old one. I imagine that's something, a reference to something that happened in Deja Vu. We open the desk. No. It's a wall-mounted safe. You have to get a closer look if you want to get inside. Well, I do. As you head towards the window, the wisp chimes in.
Dell, I can sense more items you'll need.
Wow, really? Okay.
You'll need in this building. There's no getting home without them. Keep searching.
Okay. I mean, I wanted to just go up to the safe. Yeah, okay. Alright, I imagine this is going to be like a whole thing, like, you know, oh, the number of this person and the number of this person, and I'm going to find a clue, I assume. Several sheets of bound paper and a conveniently attached unfamiliar writing implement. What do you want to use this on? And use the notepad on the notepad. I don't know. Just use the notepad. Use it on self. And use the unfamiliar writing implement. Open it. Hit it. Smack that, you know. Okay. I mean, it says it has a pen. So you said the symbols and numbers are important? Yeah, I imagine so, huh? Alright, the only thing that had a, had an order of things, though, right? Didn't we pick a thing up there? Or am I crazy? Yeah, I must be crazy. Okay. Yeah, there were 3 pictures with numbers. Yeah. Alright. What was the sports column? It reads... The game times are... The hounds play first, the serpents... So, hounds, serpents, gargoyles. I'm grabbing a piece of paper. I'm grabbing my own notebook here. Do I have a pen handy? I sure do. Alright. Hounds. Then the serpents. And then the gargoyles. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Alright, that's not a team, so that's probably not what we want, but let's see. Image of a man wearing a strange armor with a large so a dog, so the hounds. Okay, so 45. So 45. Image of a man wearing a pinstripe suit with a snake on the front, holding a leather glove and a white ball. So this is 12. Serpent 12. Let's see. We looked at this one, right? Dog, yeah. So, wasn't in here, right? No. Okay. The name. Yeah, Puff MacGuffin. Yeah. All right. Let's see. So we got that one. I mean, this was just more of the serpents, right? Same uniform, yeah, the snake emblem, yeah. Let's see. Image of a man wearing an odd helmet with a stone monster gargoyle. Got it, okay. 56. Alright. Alright, so we want 45, 12, 56. Grasp the handle and attempt to pull the safe open. There we go. And it opens. Well, let's look at the stuff first, I suppose. Maybe it's just your optimism, but you swear you can see glimpses of Cal Torlin reflected in it. You see a familiar sight. This is clearly a portal key. Yep, rob the place. Exactly. This is all mine. Mine, mine, mine. Take lots of notes. Yeah, yeah. Fortunately, I did have a notebook right here. Alright. Let's take the money. Grab the piles of paper, understanding that they are valuable in this world. I mean, if they're in the safe, right? Small faces printed on the front remind you of the currency in Stormhaven. You prefer metal coins yourself. I mean, I kind of do too, if I'm being honest. Metal coins just feel good. Let's see. You're impressed by the craftsmanship of this wall-mounted safe. You must have some talented blacksmiths in this world. It's true. Alright. Any hidden compartments in this safe? Alright, doesn't look like it. Hear several loud footsteps enter the next room. A gruff voice speaks up. We got Ace trapped, boys. Get in there and let's rattle him. Don't stop till he's full of lead. The wisp chimes in.
Sounds like they mean business, Del. You have everything you need. Time to get out of here.
Well, don't need to tell me twice. Step onto the platform and a cold wind wisps past you. This is a windy city. I get it. Do you get it? I get it. Drop down from the platform above and tumble as you hit the ground. It's quite the fall, but you're no worse for the wear. That's nice for once. You escaped from those goons, but now they've got a whole city ahead of you. You have no idea how you'll get back to Cal Torlin. Despite the unusual look of the steel set into the ground, you recognize the fetid odor of a sewer. See the steel walkway high above your head. The ladder is far too high to reach. No going back now. I mean, I've got like a pole. I mean, I can figure out a way. Judging by what's happening, you think it takes place before Deja Vu? Could be. That's your guess, at least. Could very well be. Reach down and grab the ledge of the cover and slide it off the hole. It's much lighter than a dungeon cell grate. Good to know. Well, well. This appears to be a tin can. It has been crushed and sits precariously on the edge of a walkway. This appears to be a powerful set of cutting shears. You think they could cut through metal. A cat is curled up and resting here. It's likely down here to escape the harsh winds of the city streets. Well, I shall take the can. Its crumpled shape causes it to tip over and into the water. Oh. Really? Okay. Alright, fine. Ferocious sewer alligator pops up from the water. It looks hungry. Crunch! It clamps its claws on your legs and twirls around, snapping your bones in several places. Drags you down into the sewer water, tearing more chunks of your flesh to pieces before it finishes you off. Basically, it's all Dell's fault that all the shit in those games started. Yeah, I gather that with the uninvited. Yeah, that's what that was about, too. Gator doesn't eat the cat. No, Gator doesn't even want to eat the cat. He wants a fenling. With your demise, the land of Cal Torlin fell to ruin. Alright. Can I take those? Am I allowed? Okay. Can I talk to the cat? Reach out to pet the cat, but it recoils and hisses loudly at you as it runs off. The noise it makes echoes off the sewer walls. Of course. You've died, the sky is darkened, and the world is doomed. The stupid of putting objects in the game just for the players to click on and die. That's these games for you, right? Go. Place the metal jaws over the wire and slowly snip through each piece until there is a hole large enough for you to escape. Stand in the middle of a street. It's eerily quiet, with none of the bustling activity you would expect. A peculiar carriage catches your eye. As you approach it, a cloth slips over your head and you are shoved from behind. There's a loud slam, then the sound of a muffled, gruff voice that says, "You was pretty dumb to come around again, Ace. The Syndicate hasn't had enough of yous." Whatever you're being held in starts to rumble, and you sense you're moving for a very long time. You feel the shaking stop. Moments later, you hear a click and are met with a gust of frigid wind. You're lifted into the air and tossed onto the cold ground. The gruff voice speaks again. "The boss is like you, Ace. So they giving you options. You can freeze to death or drown in the lake. See ya, gumshoe." You hear a loud noise move away from you as you get to your feet and rip the cloth off your head to see a vast frozen tundra. They didn't take my stuff, at least. You realize you're on a large lake. The wind scatters snow in all directions, quickly erasing your footsteps. Well, a lot of good this coat did me. I've been mistaken for this Mr. Gumshoe, whoever that is. You take off the disc and discard the coat, not wanting any more cases of mistaken identity. Fair enough. Honestly, try to find every death you can. That's the fun part. It's true. You need to do that, right? I know, all this money, they didn't take it. Alright, let's see here. See a web of cracks across the ice. The shore of the frozen lake is in sight. If only you could reach it. Cracks running through the ice make you nervous. Very nervous. Can't see any cracks in the ice. It looks thick enough to hold your weight. This way does, at least. Okay. Alright. That looks to be the safest way, but we should probably at least die once, right? Sounds of splintering ice reach your ears as you plunge feet first into the shockingly frigid water. The sheer cold causes you to gasp. Unfortunately, murky water fills your lungs, and you sink to the lake bed, cold and dead. It's a sad thing that your adventures have ended here. Alright. You breathe a sigh of relief as you step foot off of the frozen lake. After the excitement wears off and you calm down, you quickly retrace your steps and write them down. Convenient. With your notes in hand, you feel like a real detective. Surely you're better than whoever it was those goons were after, Mr. Shoes something. Surely we are. Hey, isn't that him? That's him, right? You see the ragged face of a stranger. He's wearing a familiar coat, and there are bruises across his knuckles. You say hello, the man responds. Hey, kid. You look lost and confused. Happened to me once. Name's Ace Hodden. What's yours? You wind up and throw a punch at the man. He deftly catches it and gives you a smile, saying, "Nice try, kid." Well, it's nice of him to not kill us. Anything we would want to use on him? Do we want to give him our money? If we give him money, does that mean we're hiring him? Are we hiring him for help, I wonder? No, he does not want the money. Okay. We could try shooting him, I suppose, but... maybe he wants some tempies. Ace, would you like some tempies? No, Ace would not like tempies. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Large stone columns flank the arched doorway. You wonder what could be housed inside such a grand structure. Well, let's go find out. Admit one. $1. There's a thin slot in this box. Maybe it has something to do with the strip of paper sticking out of the top. Seribot caught something there. Alright, let's see. Let's, I mean, I suppose we're gonna want to use this money, right? I'm almost caught up to where you are. Good to know. Slip the green notes in the slot and watch as the paper at the top grows. It says, Receipt Museum of Science and Industry. You don't know what science and industry are, but you know what a receipt is. That's your ticket into this place. Sure is. Grab the ticket and rip it from the box. You are pleased with the satisfying sound of paper tearing. Let's see. Was that, like, all of the money? I put, like, all of the money in there? The entire stack of money? Well, thank you, Magna Deus. It reads, Receipt, Museum of Science and Industry. It's your ticket into this place. It's a statue of a burly man holding a sword. Can't help but think that you would look handsome if made of marble. I know. He should have gotten like 100 tickets then, right? Painting of an eagle attacking a snake hangs behind a rope made of velvet. You don't know much about art, but it's very good. I don't know art, but I know what I like. Can I use... Alright. Can I take the painting? Oh. I should have realized. You lift the frame off its hanger until a loud whistle pierces the air. A shout follows. Thief! Put it down! A cab. You attempt to flee, but you are not fast enough. A guard tackles you and cuffs your hands. Unfortunately, you never see your home again. Like, we don't get, like, a trial, and we don't get to, like, explain that we're from another land. With your demise, the land of Kaltorlin fell to ruin. I mean, that's fair. Frankly, I don't know what I expected. Can I take the velvet rope? No, okay. That's fair. What? Man in uniform stops you. He says, You got a ticket, fella? I do. I sure do. You hand the man the ticket. He takes it and moves aside without a word. That's right. Oh, hey, look at that. Luck smiles on you once more as you see a familiar-looking structure in the center of a large room. The wisp chimes in.
This portal is drawing power from this place, but it has no destination. Let's use the key and get home.
I mean, that was fast, if that's all there is. What do you want to use this on? You place the key into the slot. Portal forms, and you can see a glimpse of home. This was fast. We got out of this one quick, huh? You return through the portal, tired of being transported to places you don't belong. At least you don't feel ill. We've gotten used to it. That's nice. You're exhausted, and it looks like the wisp feels the same. As you consider resting for a moment, a gust of desert wind strikes you, reminding you of the long journey ahead. At least now you have the knowledge to traverse the dangerous expanse of the Great Barren Desert. I do? Or at least you think you do. I do? When did I gain that?
I'm very tired, Del. Use what you learned in the Windy City to traverse the desert. Remember your notes.
Really? That's going to help us here? Look at your notes. Scrawling, it reads east, north, west, north, east, east, north. You know what? I'm going to just write that down. I've got my notes right here. I mean, Dell's basically just a small human. People would just see him and, you know, think of, yeah, someone with dwarfism. Probably. So we're looking at east, north, west, north, east, east, north. Alright, let's see. Alright, now we are in the Endless Expanse. So I assume now it's, so now we go east, north, west, north, east, east, north. There we are. Okay. Finished both Spooky Mansions? I did. I didn't do the second one perfectly, it seems, though. Step away from the shifting dunes. Phew, I'll never forget that path now, you say, discarding the notepad. The oppressive heat of the desert has all but vanished as you rest below Gatekeeper Mountain. The near vertical ascent of the mountain face is demoralizing. Fatigue begins to wear upon your mind and spirit. This is foolish. I'm walking to my death. I've barely survived so far. I can't defeat that lizard monster, you say aloud. The wisp replies,
But you have survived, Del. You have the breath to complain. Perhaps you have the will to persist.
That's a good way to think about that, I suppose. You have the breath to complain, so maybe you have the will to persist. I kind of like that.
There's no one to take your place. Should you fail, the king, your friends, your family, all of them will perish, or worse.
You consider the wisp's words. I hate this, I hate you, but I understand. Fine, let's move. You respond curtly.
We all have sacrifices we must make, Del.
The wisp responds. You notice its voice has grown weaker, but you say nothing. Yeah, it's been quite clear that the wisp is not long for this world. They gave up a lot of their energy getting us out of that first teleportation thing, it seems. The doors at the back of the cart are unlocked. I love that for us. Base of the mountain has a path leading towards the summit. It is very steep, surely a warning to all travelers. I mean, I suppose it's time for our coat, finally. It is snowing, right? Okay, it's freezing. Time to put this on, you say as you slip on the heavy coat. You feel slightly warmer. Hardly comfortable, but at least you won't freeze to death. Fair. Fair. Open. Grasp the handles and swing the carriage doors open. As you step back, you almost lose your footing on the edge of the path. You look down the steep rock face. That's quite the drop. This carriage is literally sitting at the edge of a disaster. Kind of hard to tell that from the picture. Okay. Wooden cart. You don't see the owner anywhere. Must have been carrying supplies up the mountain before being abandoned. I feel like going in here is a bad idea if it's like teetering. After crossing the desert, you hope to find a bounty of food and water, but all you see is a mountain climbing harness. And that's still a good thing. You take the leather climbing harness. Calm down, everyone. Calm down. I know. Yeah, and there it is. I knew it. No sooner do I say it. No sooner do I say it, but there he is. Poor Magnadeus is lost. We have some people that are enjoyers of harnesses, shall we say, around here. Cyrus in particular might be a fan of harnesses, or strappies, as we sometimes say around here. Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's an academic tome on the history of commerce and trade routes in Kaltorlin. You open the book to a marked page and read a circled passage. Fables tell of traders who could travel between lands by speaking a word of great power to fairy stones. Yes, please, give it to me. I've been wanting this forever now. Marked with a telltale X, the fairy stones can transport one across a kingdom in a flash. Is it that? Is it this one? It's a torn piece of parchment. You grab the rolled piece of parchment. You unfurl it and see that it's another piece of your map. Oh, very nice. This one doesn't seem to have any hints on it, like the last two did, though. At least not that I see. EOS. TACH. EOSTACHYTH. That doesn't sound right. Yithtakio. What would it be? Talk. Talk. Eosith. Not Takiosith. Yith. Eos. Tak. Taki Theos? Gonna be Tak Yothis? Tak Ith Takioth? There we go. Okay. Tachytheos? Tachytheos. Tachytheos. Takis? Oh, I love Takis. Feel a sense of wisdom wash over you. You have unlocked some arcane knowledge. You learn the spell Tachytheos. You move to step out of the carriage. You feel it rocking slightly. You realize that it's about to tumble over the edge of the cliff. There it goes. You leap from the cart just as it completely tips over the edge and tumbles down the rock face. Wood planks shatter in all directions as the cart impacts the ground with a loud crash that echoes for miles. That was a close call. As you catch your breath, you realize that the path is cleared and you can now ascend the mountain. Tachytheos. Yeah, I'm not sure what, like, the Latin there is supposed to be getting at, right? Like, a lot of these other ones make sense. Like, Herbicidia, that's, like, herbicide, right? And Educ Spiritus would be, like, to you know, take a spirit, right? Desitia Mort would be about, you know, like, talking to the dead. Sight Mort. Like, to, you know, like recite, but Desitia Mort. So I'm not actually sure what the, you know, that one's supposed to be. Tachytheos. I think tachy does mean travel. Right? They measure things in miles still? I suppose so. The wreckage of the cart sits at the bottom of steep ravine. I think it would be a steep ravine. Base of the mountain has a path leading towards the summit. It is very steep, surely a warning to all travelers. Let's see. Theoretically, right? So we should be able to... Blue light emanates from the fairy stone. The light surrounds you, and it feels as if you are taking flight. Alright, cool. So we do have our fast travel now. I don't know if there's a reason to go back to any of these places right now, but good to know. Just know about tachyon, which are waves that move, right? Or like attack. Is that? Huh? Why did that not go off? That did not go off. One moment. Let me fix. That should have gone off. I tested it earlier, and it should be working. Let me double check here. For some reason that had not connected. Okay, I will manually do one for you here. We will manually put one in. Let's see. So that's a 20%er. There we go. Ha! Ha! There we go. We got her. fast in Greek. Okay, that makes sense. Oh yeah, tachyons would be are fast-moving things, right? You are speed. Yes. Okay. All right, that is working now. Vision returns as you feel yourself land gently on the ground. What a trip. We didn't actually go anywhere, but, you know, we just went up in the air and then back down again. All right, moving on. Now we have some banners. Torn banners flap wildly in the wind. The colors indicate a group of Gwyntanel's troops pass through here. The steps carved into the rock do little to ease the effort needed to ascend this mountain. Ah, thank you, Match. After the zap, it's always nice to have a nice little vibration. Let's see, can I take these? No. Doesn't appear to be anything of interest here. Let's move on, I guess. Cold winds blow across the lonely divide. 'Tis a sheet of ice covering the face of the mountain. Way back down, way up. Okay, we have, troops came through here as well, it looks like. Excuse me. This tent is collapsed and torn, making it useless as shelter. Its terrible state prevents you from knowing when it was built. The mountain contour made this plateau a natural spot to erect a shelter from the elements. See where the mountain path splits into several directions. Oh, uh-oh. You approach the tent looking to collect more valuables, that is, until you see something begin to move. A decomposed body lurches forth from the tent wearing the armor of a Gwyntanel soldier. It stands silently before you. Realizing you can't kill what is already dead, you try to reason with the zombified soldier. You ask, "What's on your mind, pal?" It stammers, almost fearfully, "Monster," leaving you wondering what could scare a dead person. Go hug him. Yeah, right. I can't believe that finally worked. I've been trying to talk with like everything, and it's finally worked. I mean, we're talking to him anyway, but what if we? Your eyes momentarily lose their focus, and your senses reel. Oh, you slam the pickaxe into the ice, anchoring it with a pull. You finally lift yourself over the mountain ledge. Unfortunately, you stumble upon a winged beast. It releases a hideous roar that paralyzes you with fear. The echo of the roar causes your heart to pound in your chest as your body goes limp from fright. You can't move. It roars again. Your heart leaps to your throat as the sound plays ceaselessly in your mind until you lose consciousness. Shaking your head, you ponder whether the zombie still fears that sound. Do we have anything that would make a roaring sound like that? Probably not yet, right? Can I go in there now? No. Can I have this? No, I may not have that. You carelessly ignore the fact that this creature, although timid, was a soldier and is a zombie. It grabs you with bony hands and takes a voracious bite out of your neck. All of your blood drains rapidly from your body. Okay. Do not mess with it. Okay. Leave the zombie alone. Alright. Leave the zombie alone. It appears that a few places in the ice wall have been chipped away. They look like holds that could be used for climbing. Use harness. We want to use this harness on self. Use harness on wall. Or gouges your eyes, one of the two. Yep. Or just rends you. You begin climbing the ladder. The first few rungs are holding firm, but as you climb, you hear loud creaks. Yeah, I kind of assumed that was death, right? There is no way that wasn't death. A ladder is too obvious, right? Suddenly the frozen wood gives, and the ladder collapses into frozen splinters. You had actually gotten near the top, which means you fall a long way. Your leg's broken. You look up to see pieces of the ladder fall towards you. Frozen wood shards stab into your body while your blood freezes as it pools around you. You've died. The skies darken, and the world is doomed. Okay, well, let's go up here. Well. That looks like a thing. The grappling hook is anchored into the rock. The attached rope dangles in the darkness. You think you can faintly see a ledge below. Is this the time for the frozen stone spell? Maybe. Maybe. You look down at the horrific mansion and breathe a sigh of relief knowing you're finished with that accursed place. Yeah. Full moon shines brightly in the night sky. You used to dream of what mysteries it holds. We have a moon icon. Okay. You never know, right? Okay. Again, I'm wondering if we should use the harness, right? Okay. Tug on the rope, ensuring it is secure enough to hold your weight as you begin your descent down the cliff. As you climb down, the rope holds firm, but the hook begins to shake slightly. There we are. Cracks form in the rock above you as the ledge crumbles, sending you plummeting to your death. It's a sad thing that your adventures have ended here. There we go. Carefully reach down and grasp the grappling hook. With a few strong tugs, you pull it from the rock. You step back from the ledge, cracks form in the rock, and a large portion falls away. I know, right? We did anything in this game and died? What a shock. There's a simple grappling hook. Not long ago, you used one to swing across a moat, escaping an irate lord and lady. Wonder how that worked. Now, can we combine it with the harness? I feel like we need this. We're going to need this harness. Okay. I'm afraid to do any climbing in this game without this harness, you know? Alright. Grappling hook. I want to use this on... No? Del is immortal, that's right. Yep. He's like, well, that was a bad one. Moving on. So I can't use the grappling hook here? Holds in the wall. They are safe, but they don't reach all the way up. Okay. We're gonna need that pick, I think, that the dude has. It seems. But how do I get it? We do have that spell we can try, right? Which one was it? Frozen stone without a path in sight. A single word summons a bridge of light. Spell failed. Yeah, I didn't think it would. Shambling dead soldier is awkwardly carrying a pickaxe. Strangely, it appears more timid than aggressive. You don't suppose if we just use some tempies, it'll summon the dragon? That was not the correct choice. He hungers for one thing. Fenling flesh. I wouldn't mind a gentle hint if you have one. Hey Casey, how you doing? I did try the harness and the grappling hook, and it did not seem to work. I do think I need the pickaxe, because in our vision, he used the pickaxe. The hint is sound. Yeah, I mean, it did say maybe he's afraid of that sound. But, like, what would we have that would make that sound? Maybe we just have to speak to him and imitate the sound? With that, can we just growl at him and freak him out? I wonder. Despite your diminutive stature, you raise your arms high and wide into the air and growl as fiercely as you can. Wow, okay, I did not expect that to work. Your ruse works. The zombie drops the pickaxe and shambles away, tumbling down the side of the mountain. You truly have a flair for the theatrical. Well, we'll take the pickaxe. We literally just went, "Row, I'm a dragon!" And he went, "Oh god." We can't move, we can't go into the tent. Okay, well, that's fine. We got our pickaxe, which is what I assume we need to use. You swing the pickaxe as hard as you can at the ice wall. With a few well-placed strikes, you make a divot slightly higher on the wall that should act as a grip. Grasp at the holds in the wall. They are safe, but they don't reach all the way up. There you go. You swing the pickaxe as hard as you can at the ice wall. With a few well-placed strikes, you make a divot slightly higher on the wall. I mean, do I just have to keep repeating this a bit? You grasp at the holds in the wall. They are safe, but they don't reach all the way up. I assume I have to just keep doing this. Swing the pickaxe. After rubbing your hands together, you grip the frigid ice wall and begin to climb. Before long, you reach the top of the ice wall. Hey. As you climb up this plateau, you notice the temperature has dropped significantly. The lightest breeze sends a chill up your spine. Well, I feel like this is where we use our harness, right? This looks like harness material right here. Rope has been mounted to the cliff face that leads around the ridge. Lucky for you, there are those who have conquered this mountain trail and have left behind their tools. We're putting on the harness. Sure enough. Yep. Now, you attach the harness to the lead rope. It is firmly attached, but can freely travel along the rope. You slip into the harness and begin to slowly cross the narrow ledge. Your foot slips and you begin to fall. However, the harness tightens and catches you. After regaining your footing, you continue along the path. After an excruciatingly long time, you round the corner and reach the other side. Hey, it's the dragon friend. You inch your way around the edge of the precipice, unhooking the harness and glad to be on safe ground. Oh. Hello. Until you notice movement in the corner of your eye. A winged beast clambers up the edge of the cliff. It stares fiercely at you with razor-sharp claws ready to strike. This must be the monster that frightened the dead man. You attempt to reason with the beast, kindly requesting it grant you safe passage. It roars loudly and grumbles, "Orb. Must protect orb." Yeah, exactly. We have the Tempies, right? Maybe we, because that looks like the dragon that we helped, right? It does not want Tempies. Unfortunately for you, the winged beast is quite mobile. Before you can blink, it pulls you towards its open maw. It inspects you closely, sniffing your pockets. It speaks, "Orb, where is orb?" Patience gets the best of the creature. It uses its claws to tear you to shreds, deciding to have you for dinner. So we do not have the orb. So we do not have an orb. Where would we maybe get an orb? Where might one find orb? I see no orb here. I see no orb. Where might we find orb? I think maybe the curio shop way back in town, because we could teleport back there. I don't see any orb-like devices around here. The light emanates from the fairy stone, the light surrounds you, and it feels as if you are taking flight. See, the inventory might already have it. Magic lens, scrolls, coins, salt sack, moon icon, jailer key, silver tray, gold dagger, empty sack, pearl. Pearl? Maybe a pearl? Like, it said it didn't sense it on me, so I'm assuming I don't have it. Lantern, Tempe's, bolt, quiver, pole, loaded expo, grab hook, pickaxe. So unless it's the pearl. Pearl would probably be the only thing close to an orb that I have. Yeah. It said he didn't, like, sense it on me, right? Oh, I do have to reattach that. When being halted by an impact with the ground so hard that your body is obliterated by the force. Okay. Alright. I kind of figured since I went over it once, they wouldn't make me do that each time, but yeah, apparently they will make me do it each time. Okay. I do have to use this each time. Maybe speak at the dragon. I can try yelling for the dragon. Dragon, help. No response. I can try giving him the pearl. You toss the pearl towards the monster, and it deftly snatches it from the air. It growls with satisfaction. Orb. Alright. Okay, I wouldn't call that an orb, but okay, if it wants it. Having received what it wanted, it takes off down the mountain. Your path is clear, but you still need a way across the gap. Well, we happen to have a way to do that. Speak the magic word, polychromus. Beams of color spring from the cold rock, swirling across the expanse until a brilliant rainbow forms. Touching the rainbow with the tip of your boot, you feel it's as firm as the stone. Love that for us. Sure, why not? You muse to yourself while looking at the rainbow bridge. It's one of many marvels you've seen today. It's true. Thank you, Automod, for catching that. No, we do not care for cheap viewers. No cheap viewers here. Only the best viewers. Resting on a crude nest is a creature you recognize from Gwyntanel Castle. You gape in astonishment at the coincidence. Well, I'll be the son of an elf, you say with a smile. You wonder if you have any more sugary treats. I mean, I sure do. Would you like some more tempies? You flinch as the small dragon snaps up the tempies from your hand. It closes its eyes and chomps contentedly on the treat. To your surprise, it motions you towards itself as if it wants to give you a ride. Calm down, everyone. The little dragon looks at you quizzically and says, "You no want ride?" You hop onto the dragon's back and try to settle yourself while the creature scoots about, causing you to sway alarmingly. "Where small man go?" it asks. You gently nudge it towards the east. Bunching its muscles, it leaps right from the rock face. Hey, there we are. That's us. The dragon takes to the skies, and you only now get a sense for how high the Gatekeeper Mountain really is. As you get a glimpse of the kingdom, the likes of which no one else has ever seen, you realize you don't know where you're being taken. Wherever the creature decides to land, you guess. It's true. And then you fall off, yeah, right? After a short trip, you land with a stomach-churning lurch in a clearing somewhere inside the mountain. Stunned by the flight, you don't even protest when it shrugs you off its shoulders and flies off. A dirt crossroad leads to a lone cabin flanked by a dark forest. A sense of urgency begins to fill you. We have the stone there. Alright, let's see here. The dirt path takes a hard turn here. As you stare at the lovely night sky, you notice that the air is dead still. Thin dirt trail leads to a lone wooden cabin. What if we go this way first? The wisp speaks to you, its voice soft and weak.
This portal uses a different source of energy, Del. This portal is powered by pure life force. It demands a great sacrifice to open. I have an idea. You may be able to borrow some life force from the recently departed. Speak to the dead, see their final moments, and find the ones that can lend us their last bit of life.
Lend me your energy.
Much has been asked of you this day, and this will not be easy. Be resolute. You have proven yourself capable. Let's go.
The wooden door appears brand new, although it cannot be. The engraving on this octagonal plaque looks like an ordinary decorative handprint. The circular indentation depicts a sorcerer, his arms held high into the heavens. Etched into the cabin exterior are signs and symbols that you cannot decipher. The door is unlocked and opens easily. Being such an isolated place, there's no such need for locks. I suppose so. It's a dusty old tome. It's a dusty old tome. It's a dusty old tome. An old and very worn desk sits next to the wall of the cabin. You do not recognize the bird that produced this quill. More celestial symbols fill the cabin. The owner is fascinated with the passage of time, or perhaps obsessed. A relief in the shape of a hexagon is carved into the wall. Richly woven tapestry is attached to a spindle. You can easily unfurl it. Reach up and grasp the rolled tapestry. With a tug, you pull it down, revealing the art. Such as it were. This heavy tapestry is richly woven. It depicts an aimless path that leads nowhere. So it's depicting my life. Got it. Alright. Let's proceed to start opening books. You grab the book and notice a bookmarked page. Scan the page and begin to read. The First Assault. The Circle of 12 convened a trial for the outcast, Talamar the Black, now known to all as the Warlock Lord. He was charged with accessing forbidden tomes and delving into the black arts, including necromancy and mind-walking. But Talamar was clever, and the trial was merely a trap to draw the circle together. Once gathered, the trap was sprung. Many of our brethren fell on that dark day. Place the tome back where you found it. This one. Grab the book and notice a bookmarked page. You read the page, the second trap. In my folly, I convinced my brethren to let Talamar live. We bound him with runes deep below Shadogate, but we too failed. Talamar escaped, murdering the rest of the circle, save me. This forced my hand to call the seed of prophecy to Shadowgate. My gamble was successful, and Talamar was pulled into hell. But in night's long hours, I fear this was yet another trap. No, again, bots, the best viewers are here, not there. For as Jer vanquished him, Talamar first beheld that which he had long sought, the Staff of Ages. Grab the book and notice a bookmarked page. Begin reading the page. The Revenant War. Talamar's war raged against all of the kingdoms of Kal-Torlin, and cities fell to his hordes as he tore across the lands. Troll, Changeling, Goblin, and Ogre led the attacks, while Talamar resurrected his forces as armies of shambling corpses. Recognizing their end was near, the remaining king's forces, all the king's forces and all the king's men, and the Circle of 12 united and met Talamar's army at Maudsley. On those holy grounds, by more luck than might, Talamar was humbled and captured, his monsters scattered or killed. Place the tome back where you found it. Okay. Okay. You lift the desk top, revealing the inner compartments. A simple gold ring sits within the desk. Thinking that the desk is as good as a treasure chest, you grab the ring. It's true. Carved upon this plain gold ring is a symbol in the shape of a handprint. Okay. Maudsley sounds like a death metal band. It really does. It really does. Like Maudlin, like is, you know. I was thinking that sounds like a sad place, right? All right. Nothing happened. Okay. Okay. Gold ring, gold ring. We have a gold ring. Symbol in the shape of a handprint. Grab and pull the tapestry with a quick flick. It rolls up, revealing the doorway. Okay. The brambles are as thick and strong as steel cables. As you approach, you swear they move towards you. I don't like that. Visited many ominous forests, especially today, but the foreboding atmosphere here is palpable beyond compare. It's true. Say the magic words, but nothing happens. The spell has been nullified. Someone must have wanted to keep people away to invoke such fierce sorcery. Oh. Well. Spell does not work here. Item is useless here. So we can't dispel it, because that's what Targwynthal does, right? In the presence of a shimmer, this will dispel an enchantment and reveal what is hidden. We can't use Herbacidia because there's magic blocking it. Okay. Magic lens does not work. No, we can't set them on fire. And it does not care. They do not care about the ring. Can't imagine shooting brambles with a crossbow is going to do much. I assume this is going to be death. Ignoring your gut instinct to avoid the wall of uncomfortably aggressive-looking vines, you venture forth on the path. You think it's your imagination fooling you as the vines seem to creep towards your body, but you are wrong. Yeah, sure enough. Suddenly, the thicket heaves up and collapses on you, slicing your flesh into ribbons. You bleed to death in agony. The adventure continues, but not for you. There's a small, sparsely finished cabin. We can't burn them. We can't use Herbacidia. I'm going to assume that shooting it with a crossbow ain't going to do anything. Yeah. I mean, if we salt the earth around them, they'll die. Probably something I'm missing in here. I mean, there's got to be a reason why that, right? Maybe you have to go on a scavenger hunt across all of the lands looking for dead people to use the portal first? I hope not. I don't want to do that. That's a pain in the butt. I don't want to do that. I did, yeah. I went this way. It shows this. And she suggested that we talk with dead people. Souls of the recently departed. Oh, it does say retrace our steps. Okay. Like the corpse I shoveled dirt on. Yeah, that one was, you know, a bit of a mistake. Okay, let's see. Let's, yeah, just talk to every dead person we find, I guess, yeah. Alright. Yep. Alright. Let's see. Vision returns as you feel yourself land gently on the ground. What a trip. Alright. Let's see. I think there were some dead people in the dungeon, right? Oops. That's not the way to the dungeon. There we go. Like there were dead people in the dungeon here, right? This is where King Eric was. Alright, this person's been freed. This person free. There we go. Spell did not work. Okay. They've been dead for too long, I guess. Let's see. If we go back here, is the guard still going to be, like, mad at us? Escaped from the cell hours ago. There's no point in returning to it now. You didn't forget anything in there anyway. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, that is the right one. I wanted Decidia Mort. You're super right. My bad. My bad. Decidia Mort is to talk to dead people. Your eyes momentarily lose their focus, and your senses reel. Your heart races as you slam the door to your chamber, nearly knocking the purple-green banner off the wall. It was by chance you saw the book fall from Oven's satchel, and by fortune the pages revealed his plot with Veldar. As you think of where the king is at this hour, movement draws your attention to the reflection in the large mirror. Green, scaly hands tipped with claws quickly cover your face. One stifles your scream while the other slides over your neck. Alright. Cool. Yeah. Gotta take this. Oh, I gotta. Got it. Reach out and grasp the soul of the departed. That makes sense. Okay. Shaking your head, you try to forget the horrifying vision. Okay. Alright. That's one dead body. Ah. Let's see. I think that's all the dead bodies that were in that general area. I think 8 or 9 of them. It's a lot of dead bodies. I feel like that's like a whole lot of dead bodies. I don't think there were any in the city. Alright, I don't think there were any in the city. I don't think so, at least, right? What? What's this? An item hanging from the wall catches your eye. You don't remember seeing that skull when you were here earlier. I sure don't. Ignoring the growing sense of apprehension in your gut, you take the skull from the wall. It's a skull hanging from ropes. You smell the residue of burned incense and a hole at the top. It exudes an evil presence. Yeah, I know, right? It's just there. Theoretically, right? That is a corpse. Okay, I can't use the spell on... Okay, the thing. Okay. Goodness, it's dark. Hello, everyone. You just walk in and everyone's staring at you. Hi. We have to get the barkeeper's attention, but he seems to be gazing downward and does not notice you. Try to speak, but he's in a daze. I always lock up at night, every night, for 35 years. At least I think I did tonight. Say hello to the weapon shop owner. He does not respond to your words. He looks as if he's listening intently to something, but you hear nothing. You greet the barmaid. She mumbles quietly and then returns to her business as if something is occupying her mind. Mind walking, someone I think said. Barmaid looks pissed at the weapon guy, which is weird because they're dating now. You ask the soldier about another game of cards. He responds slowly without looking at you. No more cards. No, not now. Dang. I want it. I want the sword, though. Oops. Greet the blacksmith. He smiles widely and replies, "Hello, Fenling. Is there something I can do for you?" He's fine, at least. I'm glad he's alright. Alright. Let's see... Bodies, huh? Lord Jarrah speaks to you. There is unrest across the lands. I've heard people speak of me in places I have not been. Though he wears my armor and bears my resemblance, it is not I. If you find him, please let me know, my small friend. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I need your soul. Oops. Jer, I need another soul, so I'm gonna need to kill you and then take it. If you wouldn't mind. You don't mind, right? We're cool, right? We're cool? We're cool? Alright. We're cool. I don't think there were any corpses around here, right? I don't know why there would be corpses, like, around here, but... do I have my lantern? I sure do. Yeah, unless you count us, since we die a lot, it's true. If there's a way to open that chest without dying, I haven't figured it out. Okay, we can't move there. Alright, let's see here. Alright. Yeah, I think it's just there to, like, yeah, die, right? Could depart some. I know, right? I'll just depart a few souls myself. Exactly. I'm gonna imagine these are not gonna work, right? Yeah. These people have been lying dead, right? Yeah. All right. I assumed so. Let's see. More likely there was nothing to bury. That's true, too. Yeah. Huh. Must have buried the bodies here. The end of this mine shaft has become a den for beasts. Looks like, okay. Yeah, the bodies have been retrieved, it looks like. Yeah, they sure have. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh. Well. Here's a few. Your eyes momentarily lose their focus, and your senses reel. Cold night seeps into your bones, and your legs tremble with exhaustion. A lump grows in your throat as you wrap their sheets. We're home, boys. I got 'em for you. I got 'em all. Your legs fail you, and you fall to the dirt. Your breath becomes ragged. Be good, lads. And tell your mum I'll see her. You shut your eyes against the stars. Oh. Sad. A little sad. He, looks like he finished off the beasts that killed them, and, but succumbed to the wounds himself there. Oof. Reach out and grasp the soul of the departed. Damn. Shaking your head, you try to forget the saddening vision. You could not stop a tear from escaping your eye. I mean, yeah, that was kind of fucked up that you're the hero and you're going around collecting souls to act as a battery. Yeah. But we're also kind of honoring them, you know, honoring the dead by doing this, I suppose. There's an argument to be made, I guess. Eyes momentarily lose their focus, and your senses reel. Your arm and leg burn with pain as warm blood drips down your limbs. You see a soldier swing his sword wildly in the dark. Ah, run, damn it! It's dire wolves! Get up the rope! I'll be right there! Go, Benevin! I'm coming! You turn to run, but a massive weight lands on your back and knocks you to the ground. You feel teeth puncturing your neck. Reach out and grasp the soul of the departed. Shaking your head, you try to forget the horrifying vision. Well, get ready for another one. Your eyes momentarily lose their focus. Pain from the bite in your thigh is the only thing, excuse me, keeping you awake as you prop yourself against the cool rock. Marovin, you shout, but don't hear a reply. You call once more into the mouth of the cave and hear only your echoes. You try to stand but fall back on the rock. Blood flows rapidly from your wounds as a wave of exhaustion overtakes you. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of honoring them, and, you know, they are in their own way, yeah. Like, their deaths have meaning now, right? I guess there's an argument to be made. This is an interesting way to do this, I guess. It's fun to, hey, go back through the game and all of those corpses, like, learn how they died and everything. It's kind of neat. Shaking your head, you try to forget the horrifying vision. We didn't look at Buddy here. The guard captain has collapsed. The wounds covering his still body are identical to those on the two guards. Yeah. His signalaclum reads, Falovin Monteview, Gwenthanol Guard Captain, born 2391, enlisted 2417. So he was math. He was... I cannot math that right now. 17 plus 8, plus 9 rather. 17 plus 9. So he was 26 when he enlisted. You need my soul? I got bad news for you. Bad news. Okay. Alright. Wonder if it works on the tree. I would imagine probably not. I'm guessing no, but hey, maybe I'm wrong. Vision returns as you feel yourself land gently on the ground. What a trip. Let's see. There was a corpse. There's the corpse that we buried. Your eyes momentarily lose their focus and your senses reel. Struggle to no avail against the ropes binding your arms. You turn, but your shoulders meet a firm surface. You're stuck. The smell of rotten earth is overwhelming. You feel clumps of something rain down on you. You hear a soft whistling from above, a sweet familiar melody, a tune you whistled when he was young. Shaking your head, you try to forget the horrifying vision. Wait, did I not take a soul from that? There's no soul. No soul there. Okay. I guess that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, he sure was. Oops. Didn't know that you would call her poor. Yeah, I suppose that's true, huh? We did. Let's see. There's a body. Where is this body now? Yeah, over here. Your eyes momentarily lose their focus and your senses reel. There we go. You work on preparing dinner, trying to look calm. You didn't mean to read the master's notes, but you can't let them proceed. You took the charm and will dispose of it in the swamp after serving dinner. Then you will escape Gwenthanol to tell. Before you finish your thought, an abrasive rope cinches your neck, and you are lifted into the air. You asphyxiate slowly. We did see someone... Yeah, that's right. We did see someone hanged. Shaking your head. Yep. All right. Wonder if this will work. Okay, not on the imp. Okay. Phantom has robbed this creature of its soul. There is no memory for you to witness. Oh. Oh. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Oh, uh-oh. What happened? Oh, forgetting that the secret passage had been opened, you take one step and plummet to the floor below. Hit the ground head first, and your momentum carries you into the basement. Ow. I never did this. This didn't happen to me before. Body is battered and beaten against the stone steps. Come to a stop at the bottom of the stairs. You never give up. Wow. I never got that one before. How funny. I never got that death before. How funny. Oh, I just did it again. The entire time I went through this, I didn't get that. That did not happen to me. But this time that happens to me. How funny. How funny. There we go. Alright, I think that's all the corpses here. I think. I don't think I'm forgetting any. Alright, there was this guy here, right? Yeah. Your eyes momentarily lose their focus, and your senses reel. Trudge forward with your head down as the relentless desert wind sends sand tearing across your face. You've wandered aimlessly for days, thirsty and exhausted. You decide to sit for a while. You realize the sun is setting. A portal to far-off lands, you whisper, clutching the hand wheel. Was not worth my life, you say with your final breath. Oof. Reach out and grasp the soul of the departed. Shaking your head, you try to forget the horrifying vision. Rough, rough. Alright. Let's see, any corpses around here? No corpses here. No corpses here. Of course, we can't go further from here because the dragon flew us. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Let's see. I've not been counting, so I don't know how many of these we got. Well, let's shove them in and see. The main bedroom. Did I miss one in the main bedroom? I know there was the skeleton, but does that count? All right. I'll go check that one real quick. My thought was that that's not like a proper corpse. That's a skeleton. But I suppose that's true, right? Oops, that's not the... There we go. That's not the main bedroom. Here we go. We can try... Okay, I guess that does count. Oh, but he does not have a soul. Okay. Sit on the cold stone, staring into the dark liquid in the pool, while marveling at how quickly he is progressing. You hear footsteps behind you and turn your head to see his familiar grin. Ah, there you are. Fetch me my chal. Shaking your head, you try to forget to the horrifying vision. No, that's fine. That was worth checking. No worries. I was kind of assuming that since it's a monster that wouldn't have counted, but I really had no reason to assume that, so that's fair. Alright. Vision returns, blah blah. Yep, alright. Alright, let's see here. Let's just start shoving souls into this thing and see how it's looking, huh? Release the soul into the portal. The carvings in the structure emit a gentle red glow as the portal gains more energy. Release the soul. Yep. I think we might have enough. That might do it. Hey Fate, how you doing? We've been collecting the souls of the recently departed to power this thing. Oh, it's not the moon icon. Release the soul into the portal. The carvings in the structure emit a gentle red glow as the portal gains more energy. Hey. Bit tired, feet are sore, that's, yeah. I understand. You deliver the final soul to the structure, but a portal does not yet appear. The wisp floats before you and speaks gently. Oh, she's all creepy looking now.
This has been a journey most interesting. I foresaw you rotting in a cell, but you escaped and freed a king. I foresaw you slain by the numerous beasts in the Torland forest, yet you bested each of those monsters. I mean, you traveled across time and space without fail. I mean, you made your way home and closer to stopping the coming cataclysm. You have surpassed me, proving yourself a worthy ally in the battle against darkness. Now, you must proceed alone. This portal requires another soul. Be brave and clever. Do not submit to the evil you will face. Goodbye, Del.
Powered by the souls and the wisp's sacrifice, the portal is now open. Yeah, Navi, no! Sassy wisp! You exit the portal, less sick than usual. You're not sure where you are, but you recognize a cold stone mountain anywhere. Well, that has been about 2.5 hours. Just about. What do we think of, we'll save it for now, and we'll pop in and finish up with a little, like, chilling in VR chat? Yeah, no more do-overs? Oh, God. Chat's too quiet. You know. It's no need for, you know. Or what do we think? Should we, do we want to kind of power through this a little bit longer? I imagine we're probably getting pretty close to the end. Tell you what, why don't I take a quick, like, a couple-minute break to refresh my drink, hit the bathroom real quick, and, yeah, why don't we just keep going on this for a little bit? I want to see, maybe we can, if not finish, get close. That's what I'm hoping. So yeah, how about that? Alright. Why don't we take like a quick couple minute break here, and I'll be back in just a few. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I have refreshed my drink. And, made a little trip to the little bunny's room. Hope everybody has gotten refreshments and everything. Let's see what we got. It is a large doorway set into the mountain stone. Stand before an elaborate platform. The spires look like fangs guarding the entrance in the distance. Well, let's take a look. According to the runes on the door, this is the entrance to the famous mines of Mirthok. There's no way to break through it by force, not that you have much anyway. You'll need to find another way. We have a pickaxe. Are you sure we cannot use force? Okay. I don't suppose this is going to do anything. Yeah, I don't think so. Magic lens? Nothing. Okay. Hello, Burb. Oh, come back. Come back, chat. I accidentally clicked off you. There we go. Zojoy made a Shadowgate Mines of Mirthok VR game. That might be interesting to look at sometime. As your eyes peer up towards the unsettlingly large moon, you notice a steel cage imprisoning a red-eyed raven. Sure do.
Hello, Fenling, the raven exclaims. My name is Odin. I see you are new here. Welcome to the Mines of Mirthok. Now be so kind as to release me from this trap, and I will lend you my knowledge and guide you through this land.
New Navi. Upgrade. Raven finishes his speech and motions a wing towards the handle below the cage. Okay. Mines of Mirthok was a spin-off side story from the 2014 Shadowgate remake. Okay. I see no reason not to trust the talking raven with glowing red eyes. You pull the handle and release Odin from the cage.
Finally, thank you, Fenling,
He says with a hint of gratitude. A hint. At least he's showing a hint of gratitude. That's already nicer than Navi was the entire time. My name is Dell, you reply.
Odd name. Very well, Dell. I shall join you as your guide through these mines.
Cool. Raven flies over and perches on your shoulder.
Forward into the Mines of Mirthok,
He squawks cheerfully. I mean, sure, why not? The currently in development Shadowgate 2 will also be a sequel to the 2014 remake. Interesting. Quite a smart ass, quite a smart. Well, Navi also, like, flat out was just kind of like,
well, either, you'll do this or you'll die. Either way, it's fun for me, like...
Quoth the Raven, Odin has joined you. Well, now we have Burb.
If you need to get into the mines, just say the word. Or rather, let me say the word, if you catch my drift.
I already forgot what voice I gave Odin, so... I don't want to do, like, a squawk. Steel cage that held Odin is now empty.
Good riddance,
The Raven squawks from his perch on your shoulder. Moon hangs silently in the night sky. It casts a beautiful light upon the steel cage. Bird is the word, and the bird shall say the word. Also, the sprite's face was a skull, yeah, so... Yeah. And also, we know green ones are trustworthy and red ones are not trustworthy, and she was blue. So, we don't know what that means. Pause as you notice shards of the glass float off the ground and assemble themselves into a mirror before you. Yeah? Visage of an old man appears in the glass. His voice booms. Listen to me, sorcerer, for time is fleet. Sorcerer, you wonder aloud. Odin chimes in.
Don't worry about that. This is a recording. But do pay attention otherwise.
The image of a man continues. I am Lakmir the Timeless, the warder of Castle Shadowgate. The great drums of the mountain dwarves have gone silent, but do not fret, I shall not leave you unarmed. Odin, my raven, and now your guide will lead you. Do not tarry. Fare thee well, sorcerer. With that, the glass falls away. You don't exactly see Navi's face in Zelda games, too. Could be a skull. Yeah, it's true. We don't know that. We don't know that. Alright, well. Odin perks up as you approach the door.
Ahem. Open sesame,
He says. Yeah? Okay. The ground shakes and the door slides open. Well, I'll be. Odin looks at you quizzically.
Did you not try that, Fenling? First day, is it?
Yes, actually. It's my first day as a point-and-click adventurer, okay? I'm new to this. Must all of my helpers be snarky? You hear a scuttling noise from above as you watch a peculiar red thing hop from the ceiling to the wall and onto the floor. Yeah? Uh-oh. There's one silly-looking spider, Fenling.
There's one silly-looking spider, Fenling.
Odin squawks. I hate spiders. So much. Odin responds tersely.
Yes, well, remove it already. I have places to go.
I don't suppose we can just shoot it, but we can try to just shoot it, I suppose. I feel like if we just shoot it, it's gonna not work, right? Yeah, it never works if we just shoot it, it seems like. Why did it have to be spiders? I hate spiders. Despite looking like an annoyed